Hey, Duke Quantum, let me just do some quick context. Duke Quantum is basically a research accelerator program where you take a bunch of people who aren't in quantum at all and you kind of just put them into research and they find these niche topics where they can actually have some impact. So I have my team, other people have their teams, and it's really cool. I'm really grateful for the program. Just for some quick checkups. So last week we got our quick Q&A done, which is like a one-on-one where they asked us, hey, how you guys doing? Who have you guys been talking to? Because a lot of this is really outreach to see if you're solving a problem that matters and what directions you should go in. So we did well. We continued on. Today was presentation. We just practiced some presentation skills because at the end of the semester, we have a presentation we have to do to various people about our research and what we found so far. I would like to say there was a competition at the end where we all gave like presentations, like 1 minute, 2 minute presentations on topics we were interested in. I did why the Batman movie is the best Batman movie there is, and um, I actually won the competition thing. I think it was really nice because I sometimes forget that I actually do have practice and I'm pretty good at speaking, even though I rush a lot of the time. But I think it's really nice to have those mod UN and your speech and debate skills kick in sometimes. But obviously, I had to improve my cadence, my enunciation, my speed, and all of that. But that's nice. Also, with the research, we're finding an area. We're now trying to model the behavioral economics of the pharma industry. Maybe that will change. Maybe it won't. But that's really the direction we're going in. My my focus in that really is on the data encoding side and doing some back testing with ML to basically understand the pharmaceutical industry with the public data we have to understand how it the correlations within this. We can best model some stuff like that to know what's relevant essentially. So it's really exciting. I think the back testing is going to be a really new thing for me. So that's going to be awesome to gain that experience with the data encoding. That's also really new. I remember I was talking to some researchers this morning about data encoding. Theirs was less on qubits and more so for the encoding. I think one, it was really showing how out of my water or whatever the phrase is, how new I am to this. And two, it was really nice to actually like try and get more introduced to more concepts and more areas of or directions I should go in. But yeah, I think it was really awesome. They were really awesome to even like do a meeting with me because I knew nothing. And I think early on they could cast the idea that I knew nothing about quantum. But we really appreciate it. I think it's just really cool to see how data encoding works for different stuff. So I think with the meeting, one thing I was a concept I grasped was the difference between like a qubit based model versus a photonic one or something like that, where qubits are there's I'm gonna explain this really badly, but a qubit you have they can either be their zeros and ones, right? It's not binary or it's more like it can either be 0, 1 or when you pause it, it's 0, 1 or something like that. I can't remember essentially, but then with continuous stuff like photonic, they have a bigger Hellman or Hilbert space, whatever it's called. So that's a really bad explanation, and I'm even messing up my qubit understanding right now by explaining it. But it was really cool to get introduced to new ideas and see different books I can read. There was a book they recommended to me to read, so I want to pick that up. I just really want to go more into this field. Something I've been really asking myself is, I like beyond this program? Do I want to continue doing quantum research? I think the answer is yes. I've been seeing the advice online that you shouldn't just if you do go into research, especially in academia, you shouldn't research what's relevant today, right? You shouldn't just go, oh, AI agents are relevant today. You shouldn't just go into that because what you're really researching is the future and the edge of science. So I think if you research what's currently here today, you're going to kind of find yourself in a sore spot maybe. I really want to try something new. I think quantum is still very, very early on, even more early on than I think AI technology and research is. So it's going to be really interesting to see if that's a area of research I can do, especially with doing like quantum machine learning and stuff like that. Even though those both sound like buzzwords combined, it does seem exciting. I'm really excited about it. But yeah, that's what Duke Quantum is. That's where I am with Duke Quantum. I'm really excited. Besides that, though, I have nothing else to say. So have a great day.